ಹೌದಾ, ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್. ಹಾಂ, ಹೇಳಿ. ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅನೌನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಡಿ ಅಷ್ಟೇ.
ಚೆಕ್. ಇದು ಯಾವುದಿದು ಲೈಟ್ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಹೊಡಿತಿದೆ ಲೈಟ್ ಇದು. Good evening. This is a request for the invitees and the graduates to kindly occupy the dais. Occupy the seats allotted to you. My mistake. Occupy the seats allotted to you. And please request your friends who are outside to kindly assemble in the venue. I request the faculties to kindly make sure that the graduates are in their respective positions. Thank you. Also, the graduates are requested to kindly wear your gowns and the caps. Please keep the tassels on the left side. The cap tassels should be there on the left side. Please wear your gowns and the caps, and please be seated in the chairs allotted to you. Please inform your friends to kindly come into the venue. We're about to start the program in just a few minutes. How can I?
Guys, inform your friends to please get inside. Please be seated according to the departments. Wear your gowns. I request everybody to wear your gowns. Wear your caps. And cap tassels should be towards your left.
Once again, I request you and inform you to kindly occupy the chairs allotted to you as per your department. And also please wear your gowns and caps. Everyone are requested to keep their phones in complete silent mode so as to avoid any disturbances. You're also informed not to take selfies or use flashlights during the course of the event. We also request you to keep your discipline high and maintain the decorum and the sanctity of the venue throughout the event. I repeat, please wear your gowns and wear your caps. The cap tassels should come to the left side. Good evening once again. Sorry to keep you boring with instructions, but please pay your attention. Kindly remain seated in your assigned or designated seats until you are informed. Please maintain silence and a good discipline to maintain the dignity and the sanctity of the venue. Keep your cell phones in complete silent mode so as to avoid any kind of a disturbance. Please do not use flashlights, selfie lights in order to avoid any disturbance or distortion with the images. Also, please keep the tassels of your caps towards your left side until you are informed to do so. The tassels of your caps should be towards your left until you are informed. And do not wear the strap so as to avoid any difficulty in turning the caps when announced. Do not use mobile phones. Please be in your designated place. I also request the faculties to kindly assist and guide your respective department students to their designated positions. Thank you. I request the concerned departmental faculties to kindly assist and guide your department students to their designated positions.
Yes, guys, I request you all to be please seated. Please be seated, guys. Wear your caps properly. Guests are about to arrive. I request everyone to please be seated. Faculty members, please make sure your branch students are seated. Guys, I request everyone to please be seated. Guests are about to arrive. Wear your caps, everyone. Make sure you wear your caps properly. Your tassel should be towards your left. Cap tassel should be towards your left. I request everyone to please maintain the decorum of the program. There are few instructions. There are few instructions that needs to be followed. I request everyone to kindly switch off your mobile phones. I repeat, please maintain the dignity and sanctity of the program. BT students, please assemble outside along with your faculty members for photo session. BT students, only BT students, please assemble outside for your photo session along with your faculty members. BT faculty members to please take the responsibility. Next, civil students, be ready. I request faculty members of civil department to please take the responsibility.
After BT, I request the graduates of Civil Department along with your faculty members to kindly guys, sorry for the inconvenience as it is raining and the nature is not kind with us. The photo sessions is expected to be a little delayed. And we have the guests. Please, we have the guests coming. We have the guest coming inside within a few minutes. I request you to kindly maintain a proper discipline and the sanctity of the venue throughout the event. Of course, I understand that you have met your friends after a long time and you're excited to see your friends and you're excited to be graduated. But yeah, we can have a celebration later. But since this is a formal event, you are instructed to kindly maintain some discipline, silence, and the dignity of the event. I request the concerned faculties to kindly escort your students to their allotted or designated seating positions. I also request the fraternity, the student fraternity, to kindly wear your caps, your robes, and please be seated in your positions. Please be in the attire as the guests are arriving. Please make sure that the robes, the caps, have the tassels put onto the left side until further instructions, until oath is being administered to you. Do not wear the strap around your neck so as to easily turn the caps. Faculties are requested to kindly guide your students to their respective designated positions at the earliest as the guests are about to arrive in a few moments. I request the faculties to kindly assist and guide your students to their designated seating positions as the guests are arriving any moment sooner. I also request the concerned faculties to, I request the students and the faculty fraternity to kindly be positioned in your designated sitting areas. Please take your chairs. Please be seated. The guests are about to arrive any moment from now. I request the student fraternity on the right side of the right end there, towards my left, to kindly be seated. Of course, it is your time, it's a moment of celebration, but this is a complete formal presentation and an event. So, remember, I can understand the energy that you have, so let's begin the ceremony very soon. Good evening. Once again, I request all the student fraternity and the faculty fraternity to kindly raise in order to honor the arriving guest. Please raise and stand up, and to remain standing for the Nada Gita as well. Kindly raise for the incoming guests. I request you all to kindly maintain silence and kindly raise. I also request you to kindly remain standing until the Nada Gita is completed. I request Professor Chaitanya ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of ISE, to kindly escort the guests on their arrival. Also, please do not use cell phones, as it is going to disturb the photography sessions as well as the entire event. You will be given with your own photographs at the end of the sessions where you can claim. Please remain silent for the arriving guests. For a minute, in a minute or two, the guests will be here. Please. I also request the respected dignitaries and the audience to kindly remain standing for the Nada Gita. We'll be playing it in a moment. I kindly request the gathering and the dignitaries to please be seated. Thank you. Namaste. And a very good evening to all the ladies and gentlemen present here. Savidya ya vimuktaye, meaning that is knowledge which liberates. By remembering my gurus and all my teachers, I, Professor Tejas MS, serving as Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, am your Master of Ceremony for this great evening. It gives me an immense pleasure to welcome you all to the graduation ceremony of Sapthagiri College of Engineering, Bengaluru. Graduation Day is always a day of rejoicing, for it marks the conclusion of an educational journey and the commencement of another, more uncertain and more difficult parts of a man's quest for a better life and future. Truly, today signifies the culmination of many years of hard work in the relentless pursuit of knowledge, that knowledge which will enable a person to embrace opportunities and take on challenges with clear vision and purpose. I once again welcome you all to the great evening and the great graduation ceremony organized by Sapthagiri College of Engineering, Bengaluru. At my lowest, God is my hope. At my darkest, God is my light. At my weakest, God is my strength. At my saddest, God is my comfort. Before we begin the function, I'd like to call upon Mr. Vibhavasu, the student of second semester Computer Science Engineering Department, on the stage to recite the invocation.
जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां मुदाकरात्तमोदकं सदा विमुक्तिसाधकं कलादरावतंसकं विलासिलोकरक्षकम् अनायकैकनायकं विनाशिते भदैत्यकं नताशुभाशुनाशकं नमामि तं विनायकम् जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां समस्तलोकशङ्करं निरस्तदैत्यकुञ्जरं दरेतरोदरं वरं वरे भवक्त्रमक्षरं कृपाकरं क्षमाकरं मुदाकरं यशस्करं नमस्करं मनस्कृतां नमस्करोमि भास्वरम् जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष माम् अकिञ्चनार्तिमार्जनं चिरन्तनोक्तिभाजनं पुरारिपूर्वनन्दनं सुरारिवर्वचर्वणं प्रपञ्चनाशभीषणं धनञ्जयादिभूषणं कपालदानवारणं भजे पुराणवारणं नितान्तकान्तदन्तकान्तिमन्तकान्तकात्मजम् अचिन्त्यरूपमन्तहीनमन्तराय कृन्तनं हृदन्तरे निरन्तरं वसन्तमेव योगिनं तमेकदन्तमेव कं विचिन्तयामि सन्ततं जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश पाहि मां जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश रक्ष माम्
Thank you very much, Vibhavasu, for your melodious rendering of the invocation song. Our culture believes in the Upanishads which say, Atiti Devo Bhava, meaning guests are equal to the Almighty. It's a part of our culture to warmly greet and welcome our honorable guests. And in this regard, I take the pleasure of requesting Dr. H.R. Ranganatha sir, Head of the Department, Information Science and Engineering, to kindly address the welcome.
ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Respected chief guest of today's function, Administrative Officer Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa sir, beloved Principal Dr. H. Ramakrishna sir, heads of various departments, faculty, staff, coordinators and volunteers, parents of graduated students, and my dear graduated students. I feel honored and privileged to welcome all of you on this occasion, Graduation Day Ceremony 2021 and 2019. First of all, I extend a very warm welcome to our chief guest of today's function, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa sir for having accepted our invitation and to grace this occasion. So I request my colleagues to present a bouquet of flower to welcome our chief guest of today's function, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa. I take this opportunity to welcome Honorable Chairman Dr. G. Dayananda sir and Managing Director Shri G.D. Manoj sir for their support and advice which always has been extended to take this institution to the next level. So in their absentia, I also welcome them. Please give them a big round of applause. Dr. H. Ramakrishna, beloved principal of Sapthagiri College of Engineering, has been vibrant, and we are all fortunate. Also, let me mention at this point of juncture that your institute, your alma mater has been accredited by NAC with A grade and also NBA. It's all because of him. Under his directions, we could be able to attain these accreditations. So I welcome Dr. H. Ramakrishna sir on behalf of every one of us. I welcome my respected colleagues, heads of various departments. So I request the faculty members to present bouquet of flowers. Chief Librarian Patel sir, Mr. Ashok, Physical Director Dr. Veena More, HOD Biotechnology, Dr. Kamalakshi Naganna, Department of CSC, Dr. Rajeshwari, Department of Civil Engineering, Dr. P.M. Mahadeva Swami, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dr. B.S. Krishna, Department of Chemistry, Dr. Narayanappa, Department of Electrical Engineering, Dr. Jagdish Gowda, Department of Physics, Dr. Satish Kumar, Department of EC, Professor Bhavya, Department of Mathematics. I also extend very warm welcome to faculty members of various departments, coordinators, volunteers, parents of graduated students, and at the last but not least, you all graduated students. So once again, I extend a very warm welcome. So let me also congratulate all of you on this occasion of graduation day ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. It is also my privilege to extend my warm welcome to Dr. H.R. Ranganatha, sir, the head of the Department of Information Science and Engineering, I request Professor Ambika ma'am to kindly honor with a bouquet. Thank you, ma'am. Well, we all know as soon as fire is lit, darkness flees away. Similarly, the lamp being offered to the Lord dispels the darkness inside our heart. Shubham kurutvam kalyanam arogyam dhanasampadaha shatru buddhi vinashaya deepa jyotir namostute. We treat lamp as a guru who elevates the disciple from darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge and divine. Hence, I kindly request the honorable dignitaries on the dais to kindly light the lamp and illuminate the light of knowledge and divine in all of us. I also request the august audience to kindly raise.
शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापं सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तुते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् रवेरस्तं समारभ्य यावत् सूर्योदयो भवेत् यस्य तिष्ठे गृहे दीपः तस्य नास्ति दरिद्रता शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तुते शुभं कुरुत्वं कल्याणम्.
Thank you, one and all. I request you all to be seated. On this great occasion, I would like to request our beloved Principal Sir to kindly extend his words on the report of our institution.
Good evening and a very happy morning to all of you. Dignitaries on the dais and off the dais, parents, professors, and my dear student friends. I'm very happy to deliver the college report before you. Sapthagiri College of Engineering was established in the year 2001 under unit of Sri Srinivasa Educational and Charitable Trust. Late Sri T. Giriyappa is a founder chairman and as well-known philanthropist. With the inspiration of his father, the trust is headed by our respectful Honorable Chairman, Sri G. Dayanand, with a vision of social cause and is contributing immensely in the field of health and education for the society. Under guidance and inspiration of his father, our respectful Managing Director, Sri G.D. Manoj, is taking the institution to the next level with a vision and mission to be number one in providing health and education for the society. A premier 21-year-old institution with state-of-art infrastructure is running UG, PG, and research programs in different streams of engineering and medicine. Our respectful Administrator Officer, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, with his experience and expertise, is guiding us in all our day-to-day activities to take the institution to be number one. The institution has been accredited by NAC with A grade and ISO 9001-2015 and ISO 14001 and 2015 certified institute by TUV and accredited by NBA for 5 of its programs in electronics and communication, computer science engineering, information science and engineering, mechanical engineering, and electrical engineering. Excellent intellectual and physical infrastructure, resource shared by the management, and significant contribution by the faculty and students has led to these achievements. Our students have secured total number of 39 VTU ranks with 3 gold medals in various engineering disciplines across the academic year. Sapthagiri College of Engineering focuses on research and development activities by encouraging the faculties to undertake research work. All professors are guiding research scholars to award doctoral degree. Institution has 30 active MOUs. Each of the program has signed MOU with reputed companies and organizations supported by technical sessions, internships, projects, and consultancy. We have filed more than 10 patents, out of which all 10 are published, but 1 was granted. Each department has got student chapter of professional bodies, few namely Indian Institute of Industrial Engineering, Indian Value Engineering Society, Computer Society of India, and many more. Every year we organize international conference and students are actively participated in the conference to publish their research papers. This academic year, nearly 250 papers were presented with ISBN number. Faculties regularly publish books, chapters, national and international papers, journals through Scopus and SCI index journals. Few to mention elsewhere, Web of Science, Springer, InterScience. Institution has many add-on labs which are program specific to train the students apart from the curriculum to bridge the gap between industry and academia in the latest technologies. Every department is supported with additional program-specific labs to support student skill development beyond the curriculum. We have Center of Innovation and Leadership, where we train the students in various upcoming technologies. The placement division is headed by Professor Suma Vishwanath. The placement division has tie-up with corporate companies and trains the students to build the overall development as per industry requirement. More than 100 companies regularly visit the campus with 100% placement for the eligible students. The placement record is excellent with highest annual pay package of 26 lakhs, lowest of 3.25 lakhs, and the average of 5 lakhs. Our students are not only good in academics, they also lead in extracurricular activities in sports and cultural. In Vishweshwaraya Technological University, for sports and cultural achievements, Sapthagiri College of Engineering awarded 8th position with a cash award of 1 lakh. In this occasion, we are pleased to announce that Sapthagiri College of Engineering is one of the few colleges in the country with best academic, research and development, center of excellence, placement and training. We further extend to build the Sapthagiri NPS University, and we lead to be number one in the state and country. I wish the graduating student of 2020 and 2021 all the best. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all. Jai and Jai Karnataka.
Thank you very much, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to request our honorable chief guest, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, sir, the presiding officer today, to declare the graduation ceremony open.
I declare 16th and 17th graduation ceremony open.
Thank you very much, sir. It is a privilege to introduce our chief guest, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, sir, to the administrative officer of Sapthagiri Group of Institutions to this august audience. I now request Dr. K.P. Rupa, ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, to kindly introduce our chief guest.
A very good evening to one and all present here. I, Dr. Rupa KP, Assistant Professor in Department of Chemistry. It is a great honor for me to introduce and welcome today's chief guest for this graduation ceremony, Honorable Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, sir, currently working as Administrative Officer in Sapthagiri Group of Institutions, former Principal in Government Science College, Bangalore, Director Academics, CMI University, Registrar Alliance University, Bangalore. Honorable Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, sir, was born on 15th of September 1954 in Kanganallur, Kolar district. Sir has completed his BA degree from Bangalore University in 1976, MA in Economics from Bangalore University in 1979, PhD in Economics from Bangalore University in 1997. Sir has undergone various special training in computer fundamentals and MS Office organized by Government of Karnataka, administrative training as Internal Quality Assurance Cell Coordinator in Mysore, administrative training for Principal at Administrative Training Institute, Mysore. He is a lifetime member in Karnataka Economic Association and Indian Economic Association. He has 21 years of teaching experience in UG, 13 years in PG, 20 years in research, and 10 years of administrative experience. Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, sir, worked as BOS, BOE of Bangalore University, Coimbatore University, CMI University, and Academic Council member of CMI University, former Registrar, Alliance University, Bangalore. He is advisor in the interview board constituted by Staff Selection Committee, Government of India. He served as a coordinator, UGC Grants, Maharani's Arts College for Women, Bangalore from 1997 to 2005, and also served as an examiner for civil services examinations in India, UPSC, New Delhi. He worked as a member in the coordinating committee for Southwestern region organized by UGC, Bangalore in 2014. He has organized many seminars and conferences. Under his guidance, 6 students have awarded for PhD program and 23 students for MPhil degree. He has completed 3 major research projects. Sir has authored many books, published 11 research papers, and presented papers in various national and international conferences. Once again, I'll welcome you, sir, for this occasion.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Every ship fleets in an ocean under the guidance of a captain. Words of a wise man can make miracles. It's a great opportunity for all of us to gain the insights of life and its meaning. On this occasion, I request our honorable chief guest, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, sir, to kindly address the gathering with his valuable words of motivation.
Good evening to everyone. Honorable Chairman Sir, G. Dayanand, Sri G.D. Manoj Sir, in his absence here, the principal of this institution, Dr. H. Ramakrishna, all the HODs of various departments, my dear faculty members, and my dear students. I take this opportunity. See, only when you maintain discipline, I can speak few words. If not, I will stop at this point. See, Sapthagiri College of Engineering is famous for discipline. You have graduated from that institution. When a chief guest is invited, if you show disrespect, no, it's not good on your part. Please maintain discipline. First of all, I want to congratulate all of you. You have taken degree from Sapthagiri College of Engineering. More than that, I want to, from the management side and also from institution side, I pardon before you. Why? Because we have postponed for 2 years because of the pandemic. This would have been done 2 years back and 1 year back. But because of unavoidable circumstances, the graduation ceremony has been postponed. At last, today, we are celebrating. Dear students, already you have graduated. I think most of you are in jobs now. State of Karnataka and the Government of India has more responsibility restored on you people. Why? Because the country is under recession now. The currency has been depreciated. Exports has been at a very slow rate. Imports are increasing at a high rate. We have a balance of payments deficit that is widening every day. You can ask me, how is that you be going to match these things? It is you people who are called the entrepreneurs. You can be called as the constructors of this nation who can contribute to this. Because you are from computer science, information science, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, biotechnology, various streams are there where, you can contribute. How you can contribute? Whatever the degree that you have taken, that degree, if it is only for the sake of degree, you cannot contribute anything. If the degree is properly utilized, and if you can innovate something in your field, I think there you can be an entrepreneur, you can be a startup entrepreneur. That is what the society expects from you. Dear students, Sapthagiri College of Engineering has created a mark in your life. All your faculty members, including your HODs, has given you a very good quality education. That quality education has to be properly utilized in bringing some developments in this country. Morning, in the session, Honorable Justice Santosh Hegde sir was speaking about the poverty in our country, the injustice that is taking place in our country, the corruption that is going on in our country. With these things, we are unable to develop this country. In that case, if we want to bring growth, already we are at rapid economic growth, no doubt about that. But that rapid economic growth has not been distributed to the people. Still there is poverty. How we can reduce that poverty? Poverty can be eradicated, only you people can contribute to that. How? Only when you can be able to contribute through innovation, where you can produce an innovated product which can be a competitive product in the international market. But that is not happening in India. Why? Because whoever has taken quality education, there is a brain drain. They are going out of the country. They are contributing to the development of other countries. That should not happen. For which, now the government schemes and other things are very favorable to you. Now they are telling that everyone can be an entrepreneur. For which, you must think of in the direction where more and more innovations can be brought. I request all the budding industrialists, I can say you are the technocrats. You can contribute for the development of this country. Dear students, Sapthagiri College of Engineering has given more to you. Along with it, now our Honorable Chairman Sir and Director thought of uplifting this institution to a university level now. Already the work is under progress now. The university is named as Sapthagiri NPS University. The Sapthagiri NPS University will be named as NPS. More than that, it has a world-class infrastructure. World-class. Now we are thinking that we used to dream that there is Harvard University, there is some such universities across the world. But we have included all those art and other things, we are bringing into our Sapthagiri NPS University. Dear students, you must carry this message and you must tell it all to your friends and to your parents that our university where we studied, now that university has become the college has become a university, and that will be for 23-24 year, we are going to start it. That message every one of you has to carry. I don't want to take much of your time. Once again, I congratulate all of you and wish you all the best.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your rich knowledge and inspirational words and emphasizing on the responsibility of graduates, economy balance, social responsibility, and social justice by eradicating of poverty through innovation and research, and also the prospect of Sapthagiri University. I thank you for administering your blessing to all the upcoming graduates, sir. I now request, honesty is the best policy. Being honest comes with a set of principles inculcated into our lives. One must need a binding to adhere to these principles. As such, I request our beloved principal, sir, to kindly address the oath to our graduates. I also request the gathering to kindly raise during the oath administration, raise your right arms, and to kindly repeat the oath clearly and audibly.
I request the graduate of class 2020 and 21 to please stand up and stretch your right hand and repeat after me. We will dedicate ourselves to serve this country, its people, and lead a life, a very positive role model. We will transmit all our knowledge for the good of society through our work as professionals or as entrepreneurs. We will continue to engage in enhancing our skills to excel in all that we do, bringing glory to Sapthagiri College of Engineering, our most cherished alma mater. we will lead a life of grace, honesty, and transparency in all our professional and personal life. This is my pledge. So thank you very much. You can sit down.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, my dear graduates. The most awaited time in our lives. Yes? Now it is the time we acknowledge the talent of our brimming buddies. The fruit of your hard work and discipline will finally be reaped. You will now be receiving your prized degree, a symbol of accomplishment. May I request Professor Chandani, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering on the dais to kindly invite the graduates for the award ceremony.
School rewards with certificates. Nature rewards with enlightenment. I, Chandani A, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, deem it an immense pleasure in inviting Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa Sir, Administrative Officer, beloved Principal, Dr. H. Ramakrishna Sir, respected HODs of various departments. There are 750 students from 2017 to 2021 batch and 780 students from 2016 to 2020 batch who will be receiving course completion certificate, and the candidates will be presented before you by the respective heads of the departments. I take the privilege in inviting Dr. Kamalakshi Nagana, Ma'am, HOD, Department of CSE, Dr. H.R. Ranganatha Sir, HOD, Department of ISE, to present your graduates to receive the certificates. Dear graduates of 2017 to 2021 batch and followed by 2016 to 2020 batch of CSE and ISE department, to come over the stage to receive the certificate from chief guest along with your respective HODs.
ಬೇಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ ನಾನು ಅದೇ ಅನ್ಕೊಂಡು ಯಾರು ಮೈಕ್ ಅವರಿಲ್ಲ ಯಾರು ಏನಪ್ಪ ಇವರು ಯಾರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಬೇಡ ಪಡಿಯಮ್ಮ
there is a small announcement. I request the graduates to kindly change the tussles from the left towards the right.
Thank you, Dr. H.R. Ranganatha, sir. Now I request Rajeshwari R. Madam, HOD, Department of Civil Engineering, to kindly issue the certificates for graduates. Dear graduates of 2016 to 2017 batch of Civil Engineering, to come over the stage to receive the certificate from Chief Guest along with the respective HOD. Graduates of Civil Department, please come over the stage. Thank you, Kamalakshi Nagarna ma'am. Further, I request Dr. Hetzi Satish Kumar sir, HOD, Department of ECE, to kindly issue the certificates for graduates. Dear graduates of ECE department, to please come over the stage to receive the certificate from the chief guest along with the respective HODs. Rajeshwari ma'am. Next I request Dr. Veena S. More madam, HOD, Department of Biotechnology, to kindly issue the certificate to graduates. Graduates of Biotechnology to please come over the stage to receive the certificates. Thank you, Dr. Veena S. More, ma'am. Next, I request Dr. Mahadev Swami P. Sir, HOD, Department of Mechanical Engineering, to kindly issue the certificate to graduates. Dear graduates of Mechanical Engineering, to please come over the stage to receive the certificate from Principal along with the respective HOD. Thank you, Dr. H.C. Satish Kumar, sir. Next, I request Dr. Narayanappa sir, HOD, Department of EEE, along with the chief guest, to kindly issue the certificates for graduates. Dear graduates of EEE department, to come over the stage to receive the certificate. Thank you, Dr. P. Mahadev Swami, sir.
I request the graduates to kindly be seated. We are almost at the end of the session. I request the graduates to kindly be seated in your designated seats or come forward. Please come forward. Graduates who are standing, kindly be seated. Please. I request the faculties to assist or guide your students to kindly seat them in their designated seats. Dear graduates, please be seated. I request the faculty members to kindly make sure they are seated. Please be seated. We are at the verge of completion of the event.
Thank you, dignitaries, for having the distributed of certificates. Once again, I would like to congratulate the graduates on this occasion of graduation ceremony. I now call upon Professor Tejas MS, Department of Mechanical Engineering, to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Gratitude is what is required for every human to flourish. It is very important to thank each and every person who contributes to our well-being. Being at most at the end of this successful event, I take this opportunity to request Professor Soumya Somanath Ma'am, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, to address the vote of thanks.
Good evening to one and all present here. Respected AO Sir, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa, beloved Principal, Dr. H. Ramakrishna Sir, HODs of various departments, faculty members, staff, and graduated students. I, Soumya, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Science and Engineering, gives me immense pleasure to stand before you to propose vote of thanks. First of all, let me extend sincere gratitude to respected Administrative Officer, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa Sir, for his gracious presence. On behalf of entire family of Sapthagiri, I like to thank Honorable Chairman Shri G. Dayanand Sir and Managing Director Shri G. D. Manoj Sir in their absentia for their constant support, without which this event wouldn't have been such a memorable one. I also thank our beloved Principal, Dr. H. Ramakrishna Sir, for his support and guidance in all such initiatives. From the depth of my heart, I extend my sincere gratitude to HODs of various departments, staff, volunteers, coordinators, and finally, Last but not the least, the students who took active participation in this event. Thank you. Once again, I thank everyone.
Thank you very much, ma'am. As recited in the Vedas, we say, Ishtakamyartha prasidartham punaragamnaya. Any occasion which has started must come to a closure. In this regard, I kindly request our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. K.S. Venkateshappa sir, to declare the graduation ceremony as closed.
I dissolve 16th and 17th graduation ceremony.
Thank you very much, sir. We look forward for your gracious presence and guidance in the future as well. I now kindly request one and all to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request the audience to kindly be standing as our dignitaries are about to depart. I request the august audience to kindly return your gowns for your respective department coordinators and then join us for dinner. Thank you for your gracious presence and making this event a great grand success. I, Tejas MS, signing off with all your permission. Good night and a very happy time. Thank you.
Check. ಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಏನು ತಂದ್ರು ನೋಡಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಅವ್ನು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಹಂಗೆ ಇದೆ. ನಾವು ಟಚ್ ಕೂಡ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ, ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಏನೋ ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಕೈ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ವೋಲ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬಂತ ಏನು ಕತೆ ಏನು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಮ್ಯಾಕಿದ್ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಮ್ಯಾಕಿದ್ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆಯಾ? ಎಷ್ಟು ನಂಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯಾಕಿದ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ 22,000 ಇದು, ಅದು 12,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ, 11,000 ರೂಪಾಯಿಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಹೋದಾಗ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ವಾಲಿಟಿ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಬ್ಯಾಲೆ ಗಿಲೆಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಬೇಗ ಮುಗಿದ್ರೆ 9 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಆಗ್ತದೆ? 9 ಗಂಟೆ ಆಯ್ತದೆ. ನಮಗೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಅಂದರು, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಹಂಗೆ ಅಂದಿದ್ರು, ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಬೇಗ ಮುಗೀತು. ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಬಟ್ ಯಾರು ಕೀ ಇಟ್ಟಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ಕೀ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದು, ನನ್ನ ಕೀನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ನಮ್ದಿದೆ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಅವತ್ತು ನಾನು ತೆಗಿಲಿಲ್ಲ, ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಂಗೆ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ನಪ್ಪಿದೆ, ನಾನು ತೆಗಿಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹೌದು, ರಾತ್ರಿ ತೆಗಿಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಹಿಂಗೆ ರಾತ್ರಿ ಅವತ್ತು ರಿಹರ್ಸಲ್ ಮುಗಿದೈತಲ್ಲ ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ 5 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ರಿಹರ್ಸಲ್ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸೋಮವಾರ. ಅದೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು, ಅದು ಕರೆಕ್ಟು. ನನಗೆ ಮುಂಚೆ ನೀವು ಬಂದಿದ್ರೆ ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ರಿ. ಬಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನಿಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೋಷ್ಟೊತ್ತು ಕೀ ಇರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಅದೇ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಹುಶಃ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ರಾಯನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಡೋದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ರೀ, ತೆಗೆದಿದ್ರೆ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಕೇಬಲ್ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಶ್ರೀನಿವಾಸ್ ಅವರೇ, ಇವತ್ತು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಇವತ್ತು ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಶುರು ಮುಂಚೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ನು ತೆಗೆದು ಬೇರೆ ಹಾಕಿದಾನೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನನ್ನ ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪಲ್ಲೂ ಮರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡಿದೆ. ರೆಕಗ್ನೈಸೇ ಮಾಡ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಕಳಿಸ್ಬೋಣ, ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ನು ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನು ಒಂದೊಂದೇ ಕೈ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ರೇಡಿಯಲ್ಲು. ಯಾಕೋ ಕಂಪ್ನಿದು ನಮ್ಗೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅನ್ಸುತ್ತೆ. ಏನು ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀನಲ್ಲ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮೈಕ್ ಇತ್ತಲ್ಲ.